Current situation, getting the front axle up on blocks so we can take the back axle of the camper off the camper. Springs on the camper are not working, and so we need to put those on the axle.
We bent the other ones with so much weight, so it broke the springs and bent these, but these are stronger than the other ones, so we're replacing them and hopefully they work.
Alright, so those tires need to go up on those blocks, those tires on those blocks, so those tires go up off the ground. Kind of heavy, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right.
It looks so light.
Here we go, VOSS CREW. Whoa! Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared about this block over here. You kind of got on the edge of it.
Alright, we'll be back down. We gotta figure it back out. Back up.
Okay. Get it all jacked up, and then we'll get under there and tear the axle out of the camper. Fun times. Alright, so we've gotten to the point of getting all the U-bolts off the back axle spring. But the spring was in there too tight, so we have to jack up the back. Show them the back, so we get pressure off this tire, and should it see?
There you go.
This is why I'm not a mechanic, it scares me.
There you go. There you go.
So we basically have the camper jacked up on the back jacks, and the front part, we're pulling the blocks underneath this so we can shift the axles. And for those of you that are not mechanics, I know this makes no sense, but basically we're off center. We gotta shift it so the pressure's taken off the back so we can get this thing in there, because right now it's spread apart and it's pushing down and we can't get these bolts out underneath. So yeah, that's what's taken us about 2 hours to get this far.
That's better.
Alright, so now we can get the bolts out. So basically under there, this one only had 4. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 springs. The old one had 4 and they were bending like this, and they actually broke off. And they were bending so much that we couldn't get these bolts out, so that's why we jacked it up the way we did. One is off! Woohoo! Nice job, babe.
Thank you.
then put these back on and see what happens next. This is the old one. No bueno. This is the new one. We'll pull the old one out so you can see how broken it was and why it was a dangerous factor in traveling today. Because if this breaks, the whole trailer goes on the whole frame goes on the axle or on the tires, and then you end up with really big problems. So thank goodness we did not have that. We just have this. Oh, there you go. Leaf spring number 2. So as you can see, this is supposed to come out to here, and it broke off, and it got a little bent. This is called Alaska potholes and Alaska frost heaves, where the road is like ribbony. It causes our trailer to bounce, and it causes this. Granted, we do have some weight in there. We have wheelchairs and life, but that's no bueno. So this is a good spring. This is a not good spring. We're just hoping this one works. There's a chance that this may not work, which would not be good. Then we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, so this tire is new. We replaced that yesterday, and then we found all this. Bolts on. Well, then we just realized we forgot a part. We forgot this part. Oh. So now we have to take the nuts back off. All of them? Yeah, all the nuts. We don't have to take the U-bolts out, so that's good. Nuts come off. This part goes on. And hopefully we'll have enough bolt left to secure the nuts and get down the road to where we can find more springs and have more fun adventures. Now we're cooking with fire.
And how long have we been doing this?
A while. I think we're on the hour 4 or 5 hours we've been working on this. It's been a fun day.
But no shop, just power tool, hand tool.
Hand tool, yeah.
We're spoiled. We usually had a shop.
It's
No
called
big floor jacks.
doing it economically. We have firewood under the tires. We have hydraulic jacks lifting it up, using the mechanics of balance and gravity and peer out strength. Who needs power tools when you got Hercules? I mean, seriously.
That's fun.
Well, I'll take these nuts off over here. You forgot. It's gonna be fun washing up. Passing the hammer. The kids have had fun. They seem to have fun wherever they are. They can go off and play. Run around the parking lot, go make new friends, talk to people, share the story. It's good times. Alright, should be good for you. Alright, duty calls. Gotta go take care of kids and then we'll be back to grease monkey in. Well, we made it. We did it. We got the trailer back on its 2 wheels and axles. I seriously need a shower. Now we are started up and ready to hit the road. We're going to change our route and head to Fairbanks, Alaska, so we can get parts and repair our trailer, make sure that we're good to go for the next 4,500 miles back to the States. Fun times. It was a great adventure today. So thankful that we caught the axle in time and that it didn't break down. Now we're just praying that the other axles, the leaf springs, we're praying that they hold until we can have new leaf springs on them and everything works accordingly. And we're just able to cruise down the road and have lots of adventures. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us on This Life Unlimited. Stay tuned for more adventures from the VOSS CREW.